Hey everyone, my name is David, I'm the creator of the Augur, and in this video we're going to talk about playing sci-fi games. Here you have the types of locations that you can create, and we're going to create a planet. And on the templates for the planets, let's pick this one, Tainted. And as you can see, the Augur procedurally generates a planet location for you. You can re-roll it to get something else, and you see that the map will change every time you roll. So let's select this one, Planet Telium, and you can just drag the image into the map and that will add the location to your map. Now let's add something different. Let's add a space station next to this planet. So a habitat station, and for this you can see that it also generates the NPCs that inhabit this location. Let's roll a few more times, and let's say that we use this one, Apex Station. So we accept and we can drag it into the map, and if you click on one of the portraits it will open the panel for that NPC. You can see that they also have personality traits, they have roles, disposition, they have goals and even tasks. Now if you want to have something more extensive for the description, you can write it here, or you can use this button right here, which makes ChatGPT generate the description using all this information. Now let's add a couple ships to our map. Again, we go to locations and ships, and we add a ship right here, and we have all these different kinds of ships that we can add to the map. Let's start with something simple, a cargo ship, and again you can roll a few times until you get something that you like. And let's pick this one, the Second Chance. That's a good name for a ship. So we drag it, and now you must be wondering how you get your own ship. So you go to this button right here where it says New Vehicle, and we add a new ship. We give it a name. Let's say it's called the Raven, and now we pick an image that will be the avatar of our vessel. I'm going to pick this one, and once you select it, you see that it appears down here. And now this is going to be your starship, which you can drag from here. You can also drag it from the bottom right here, and you can play using your starship or using your character. Now let's do something different. Let's explore this planet right here. Let's say we want to land on the planet Harbinger. So all you have to do is press on this open map button, and it will take us down to the planet surface. Now you can place your character anywhere on the map. You can even place your ship if you want. Let's say we landed right here. And perhaps we should add a settlement somewhere in this map. Again, we go to the game browser, we go to locations, and we press here. We select settlements, and now we select this one. So we get this settlement, the settlement Insight. Let's accept it, and now we can drag it anywhere on the map. Let's say it starts here. This is the settlement of Insight, and these are the characters here, and they are troubled by an impending attack. So that could be a quest starter, or perhaps we talk with the little Quill York, and her task is to complete a high stakes auction for valuable goods. So maybe she needs protection during that auction, and so on. And now let's see another feature. Let's open this character again, Quill York, and we're gonna try the AI chat, and let's introduce ourselves and go straight to the point. We need some work. And well, she says that she always needs a helping hand and what kind of skills we possess. And from here we know that she has to compete in a high stake auction for valuable goods. So let's say we're a soldier. Let's see what she responds. Alright, so as you can see, we got ourselves a job here. We could keep talking and the AI would give an appropriate response to everything we say. It's time we take a look at the dungeons. So let's create a dungeon right here on this planet. To do that, we again go into the locations, and we press right here dungeon. So we're going to create a derelict facility, and we get this. Here we have the dungeon zones, and you can also generate extended description with ChatGPT, and you can of course roll a few more times to get something different. So let's say we use this one, epoch base, and now we drag it and we can place it right here. So we click on it, and you see we have the location. We can open the map, and of course there is a map for the dungeon, and you can drag your character right here to the entrance. Now let's say we want to put some foes on this dungeon. We go to the game browser, and then we go into the foe tab. Here we have all these creatures that come with the Augur. You can also add your own by pressing this button right here. You can even have ChatGPT generate a description for you, but let's use these ones for now. Let's maybe add this one right here, perhaps another robot right here, and things like that. If you press on it, you can see that it has a description with features, drives, tactics. This comes from the format used in StarForge, but it can really apply to any other RPG. If you play StarForge, you can use the combat tracker right here from the foe info panel, or you could also do it from here. You could start combat or start combat and fight from your character sheet. You can do it either way. And since we're talking about StarForge, if you want to use the moves, you can press this button right here, which opens the Oracle panel. But if you press here, you go into the moves, and you can filter by combat, for example, and you can see the strike move. So let's say you're fighting with this foe. Let's move it closer. Maybe it's blocking the entrance. So you go into the strike move, and you see when you're in control. Okay, let's say we're in control. So you roll plus iron. We roll plus iron right here on our character sheet, and we get a strong hit. So on a strong hit, mark progress twice, and you dominate your foe, stay in control. So mark progress once and twice, and you will continue playing. If you want to use your assets, let's say the combat bot, you open it here, you read it, and when you strike aided by the bot, add +1. So you would do that with your character sheet. Here you will add your roll bonus, and then you roll with iron, and it will be +3 instead of +2, and so on. And of course in the journal, let's copy some text here. And of course in the journal you can enable ChatGPT and ask it questions about what's happening on your adventure, whatever you have written on your journal. So let's ask it, what do you think of this text that I just pasted? And you get ChatGPT right there in your journal, which I think is really useful for playing a solo RPG.